Hey everybody, it's Matt and Darren. It is Sunday. What is it? I don't even know the date.
It's a date.
It's a date in March, and it's a Sunday. And we are here by our window, which we finally got the paint off of the woodwork and put the woodwork back on. And we put a new window in. Yay!
Refurbished.
A new refurbished window, and the old one is upstairs to be refurbished eventually.
And thanks to the power nailer from Reggie, and then 2-inch nails, we were able to get everything rock solid. And
Yeah,
it's wonderful.
It looks good. So all we have to do now with this window is shellac it. So Darren has mixed up some of the shellac.
And this is going to be a 2-stage because the first layer is just the plain shellac, and the second layer will be a tinted shellac. And then on the woodwork that we put up last week, which is this color, I will have to do a different tint for that shellac. So that's what we're going to show you.
Yeah, so this is, like I said, this is the wood that was, let's see, this color.
Painted this,
kind of, well, it's hard to see in this light. This sort of, it's got
mustard.
this like mustardy coating on it. So we've got that all off, and then we're going to start off with just a layer of plain shellac.
Yep.
And then we'll do a tinted layer over that layer.
Yeah, the plain seals it, and then it gives you a surface that you can tint. And because the tint works like a gel shellac, like a gel stain rather, so it kind of floats on top, and you have to put it on solidly in one coat, and then not touch it again because it dries very quickly, and it's very easy to mess up.
Yeah, so this is going to be, we haven't shellacked with, well, we have on the other windows, with the wood on the window.
Oh yeah.
It just might be a little harder with dripping and everything.
Yeah, it's gonna take a more steady hand and faster,
Yeah.
more accurate approach.
So that's today's project, is to get this window with a coating, and then we're going to try the tint, and then we also, I will show you over here, excuse me, this trim, we did the other side. I don't think I showed you this yet. So this doorway.
Next steps are the baseboard.
Yeah, so
to put back.
Baseboards will be done eventually.
And now this doesn't quite fit.
Floors will be done eventually.
Yep.
And what else?
That is, well, this doorway we
have to do.
Put this in, but we have to strip the paint off the inside, that same mustardy paint. So we don't want to put it up and then have to strip the paint indoors because it smells. So we want to take this outside, strip the paint, and then we'll install it here to put the trim up.
Yeah, we've had some good weather recently, but now it's going to be bad again. So
Yeah.
Today is a nice day. It is going to be like 40 degrees. It's sunny. So our plan is to do this, and then we're going to take the dogs, go for a walk, and get some errands done.
Yep.
But then it's going to rain and pour for the next 2 days. So we're going to put that project on the back burner, I guess. Oh, another thing I think we've decided with the ceiling, we are going back to our original, well, not our original plan, but we're going to tin it, and we're going to buy, we're just going to do the same that's in the hallway. So this pattern, we're just going to get this pattern for this room. And if you recall over here by the wood stove, this is what we bought for the ceiling, this pattern, which is lovely, but the pattern itself,
it's too big for the room.
yeah, it's too big for the room, and we won't, it just, mathematically, it would chop up the pattern too much to put it on the ceiling.
Yeah.
So we have like a whole room's worth of tin ceiling we don't know what to do with.
Basically. We were thinking of using it in a bathroom or on the porch, the screen porch, or something like that, just a spare place.
We will find
Or to cover the really ugly hallway ceiling. It might work for that.
That might work, but we might run into the same issues.
I wouldn't care as
the
much.
pattern being so big. So yeah, we're going to order the same stuff we have for the hallway for this room, and I think it'll look really good.
Yep.
So that's the plan. Everything keeps changing. All right, now we got to get to work on the shellacking. And look, oh, puppies, hasting. They're enjoying a moment of peace and quiet because somebody is sleeping in the kitchen. Yes, puppy's sleeping in the kitchen. We'll show you him later. We'll take the opportunity of a sleeping puppy to get some things done because it's rare that we have a moment of peace and quiet.
It takes a lot of attention.
All right, on to the shellacking. Yay!
All right, I got 1 coat of shellac down on the wood, and I've taken some of the shellac into a separate container. Just for a quick recap, the shellac is a excretion of an insect that comes out in little flakes. And these little flakes get dissolved in the alcohol that I've got here. And in order to make the shellac have the color, or rather have the woodwork have the color of the aged shellac, what we're doing is using a water-based analine dye, and this is the brown tint. And I'm using about an 1/8, maybe closer to a 1/16 of a teaspoon, just a little tiny bit here. I don't know if you can see. And I'm putting that into less than maybe 6 ounces of water, of alcohol with the shellac. And that's about it. So I need to get something to stir it. Now I've done it before with the other woodwork that we've done. What I don't have is the formula for mixing it with the unfinished wood, the new unfinished wood. So that's the next challenge. So I'm gonna mix this up and see how it goes. How am I doing with the coverage?
Good, good.
Streaky.
Why we're trusting the blind guy to do this job. But...
Right?
We don't necessarily know why it happened, but it happened, and you've got to face the.
Oh my God, look at that.
It's amazing.
It's not the easiest thing in the world. Moved over here.
Can I see the brush for a second?
Yes, please. In fact, where's that flashlight?
Yes.
Living over here.
Moment of truth.
Just some areas that are a little...
Not bad. Jesus Christ.
Change her living environment, which
The underneath, maybe?
the biggest blessing
Could use another coat?
Where?
Under here?
of us.
We'll let it fully...
Yeah.
Maybe for
Oh, it's good though.
for us to understand. I know it makes it easier on the run.
All right, it is Monday, March... What's the date? 16th. And we've got 3 days left with my incubator. So here's the Nurturite 360 incubator. And good news. I did candle a few of the eggs this week. I didn't catch it on film. The dark shelled ones it was really too hard to see much in detail in there. The leghorn eggs, the white ones, I could see a lot of veining and the embryo moving around, but I'm sorry, I didn't film it. That was like Wednesday. I did that last Wednesday. So 4 days ago. So today these eggs are going into lockdown. So what that means is we're going to take out the egg turner, which you don't have to do because the egg turner automatically shuts off on day 18. So here's the incubator. Right here where my finger is, there is an indicator light that will be red if the turner is functioning. So on day 18, the turner shuts off, which happened last night. So this morning, what we're going to do is we're going to open this up. We're going to take out the turner, hopefully not spill the eggs. Some of them are kind of big. That might be an issue. And then close it back up. We're going to open this vent up wider. And I don't know if I'm going to do it today, but I will add water for hatching. But hatching is going to be for like 3 more days. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to open this baby up. Ooh, here we go. Yes, good quality filming there. And what I normally can do is just lift this gently out. But if you notice, some of these eggs are very large. And I'm not 100% sure. Oh yeah, that's not good. These brown eggs. So what I might have to do is at least put these big ones into... I have a carton here. So we're just going to move these very carefully so I can take the turner out. So the reason you want to take the turner out is, and some people leave it in, but I don't want to mess around. When the chicks are hatching, there's a possibility that their legs can get stuck under the turner and cause issues. And you kind of want the eggs to be able to move around freely as they're hatching. So what we're going to do is take these extra big ones out. Oh, sorry, babies. And we're going to see if I can get this out. Oh, it does not want to come out. It's hard to do anything with... Here, we're going to try to set this camera up like so. Boop. There we go. Now I have two hands. Let's see if I can get it to lift. Oh, okay, not so bad. So we got the turner. We'll take that out. We'll put it aside somewhere safe where I don't lose it. And then we will return these eggs. These brown, nice, big, beautiful eggs. Oh gosh, I'm so excited. And whoop, we'll get you in there too. We're going to put the cover back on. Gotta line that up just right. That's the one flaw in this incubator is the cover is, there you go. It's not a big deal, but the cover is a little hard to line up. So if I hit this menu button, you'll see 3 days left. So it's day 3 until hatch. And then we're going to open up the air vent because as they're hatching, they need more oxygen. And right now the humidity is at 28. I'm going to watch that. When the eggs start to hatch, it's called pipping, when the chick pokes a hole in the shell, and that will let humidity out of the shell into the incubator and it will bump up the humidity. But I probably will still add some water to the water reservoir because it is, my house runs dry because we have a wood stove and it dries out the air. Right now the humidity is at 29%. That's totally fine for a dry hatch. But as they're hatching, it's going to bump that humidity up, but I'm going to also add a little water just to make sure. The issue with the humidity is when that chick is coming out of its shell, if the air in the incubator is too dry, there's a membrane inside the shell. And if that membrane dries out, it shrinks. It's called shrink wrapping, and it'll actually trap the chick inside the shell and it won't be able to hatch and it will die. So you want the humidity to be high enough where that membrane inside the shell does not dry out as the chick is hatching. So that's the goal. We got 3 days left. And I'm pretty excited to see what we get and what they look like because these are just all mixed, barnyard mixed chickens. So we're going to have a variety of colors and comb types and everything. So that's going to be fun. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. Yay! All right, everybody. I look like a mess. Oh, you look like a mess too. We're messy. All right, so we have the window done. So let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at that window. Look at this. Look at this. It's a very gloomy day up here and rainy.
But to give you an
also don't mind the gross view out the window of the porch. All right, so this is the original woodwork. Boop, boop, boop. This is a piece untouched. And here we go. Here, hold it up against there better. That is not too bad.
That is so close.
Not too bad. This one might be slightly lighter.
That's okay. It's got time to age.
But yeah, so that's this window. And then this is a piece of unfinished wood that we've been practicing the the treatment on, and that looks, I mean, really good. And maybe like another coating, right?
Yeah.
That is close. So we're gonna do this. With this woodwork. So this woodwork has a coating of just the plain shellac on it without the tint. So when we tint it, we're going to bring it up to this tone, and then it will match the other woodwork in the room. Whoop. What do you think, Philly? All right, we're going to try it. We're going to do a test. Oh, we're going to do this, that whole piece? Yeah, I guess you have enough.
Well, yeah.
All right, try it out. Let's see what we got. Now this is just going to be one coat. Don't mind the sound of the dogs wrestling in the background. That sound is non-stop.
So this is, already on one coat of the shellac, the untinted.
So this is the tinted. So this is the last of our tinted shellac. We ordered more.
Yeah.
So this is a little bit light. It's a little diluted.
But you just build.
But you just build it up. So multiple coats.
Oh, here, I can get there. I did mix it, but it's obviously needed better mixing. You can see how forgiving it is too.
You can see how messy our house is. Oh, those dogs. This is less dramatic than I expected. Well, that's the process. And once we get our new dye, that will be sometime next week, or Monday or Tuesday next week. We can finish this project, well, at least this doorway. Well, it's a little darker. So this one, I did, what, 3 coats, I think? 3 or 4 coats. I think 3 coats of the dyed shellac, and then an undercoat of the plain, and then an overcoat of the plain. Yeah, this is going to be cool.
Nice.
All right. Well, that's the process, people. Yay! All right, everybody. That's all we got this week. Yeah.
Yeah, that's our video.
That's it. That's it, guys. We'll have a better one next week because we have eggs will be hatching in like 2 days.
Yeah.
Yes, so that'll be exciting. Hopefully, or it'll be sad if they don't hatch, which is a possibility. Yeah. So next video we'll have some baby chicks, and who knows what else exciting. We'll do this, and who knows what else, what the weather holds, and what the week holds for us. So we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, and tune in again. Have a good one. Bye, everybody.